Hello me TPDs, welcome back to another Wear Test Wednesday. It is the morning time. It's real early. It is 7 o'clock. And I wanted to sit down and try out a foundation that I have never tried, but I saw the other day and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. So this is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I knew nothing about this foundation when I picked it up because there was no description on it. I bought it at Target, not online. When you buy things in person, a lot of times you don't get the full description of what the foundation really is unless you look it up on your phone. If you're new to my channel, I do a Wear Test Wednesday every other week where I review a foundation. I might be changing it up. Sometimes I change it up and do like something different like a concealer or something like that, because last time I did do the Natasha Denona concealer, but mainly I want to sit down and do a wear test of a product. That's basically it. Before I jump into the video, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'm ready to get into the video. I don't know why I snapped, it's so early. This foundation has 45 shades. That is pretty good for a drugstore foundation. I mean, like, there are high-end foundation brands that don't even have 45 shades. So good job, NYX. I have the shade Pale. It was like the lightest one that was in the store. Hopefully this matches me. It looks like it will. It says it is lightweight, waterproof, and pigmented AF. Comfy liquid formula. Gives you a smooth matte coverage and color that stays true up to 24 hours. Let's see, our little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. It's non-comedogenic, suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin types. So that's pretty cool. I am happy about that because I was a little worried that this was going to be like an illuminating foundation, which, as you guys know, I have oily skin, so that would not have worked out well. All right, let's jump into the video. I'm excited to test out this foundation. This is what the packaging of the foundation looks like. It does come with a pump. This is a plastic lid, but then the bottle is actually glass, which I really like. I love glass bottle foundations. They just look really nice to me. Okay, I'm confused because the back of the foundation says vanilla, but then on the lid, it says pale. Now, what is that about, NYX? I don't understand. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin using the same primers that I always use. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, as well as the Tatcha Silk Canvas. How have you guys been doing? I need to film a get ready with me or something where I can sit down and talk with you guys. Things over here at the house are good. I am vlogging for you guys. Right now I'm currently refinishing furniture, so I'm tired from that for sure. It's a lot of work, guys. I'm primed. I'm going to see how this pump works. I'm curious. All right. Oh, okay. It splattered like that. Thank goodness it didn't get on my jeans. That would have been a rough time. So I took a pump and I'm going to apply it with a beauty blender. I mainly always apply my foundations with a beauty blender because that's just, it leaves my skin with a really nice finish, and I feel like it never makes my foundation look super cakey or too heavy when I apply it with a beauty blender. So one pump is covering my face a little bit. I think I need another pump though. All right, this pump came out way more controlled. It is going on pretty matte though. Like, it has a powder finish so far. I am going to the gym later today, so we'll really see how this holds up throughout the gym. Off the bat, I definitely would not say that this is full coverage. I would say that it's like a good medium coverage. I don't know. I just wore the Jouer High Coverage Essential Foundation. I think that's what it's called, the other day. And that is full coverage. I don't think I have a foundation that is like more full coverage than that or even gets close to that. But this is what my skin is looking like with one layer of foundation on. I have a little bit of a glow on my forehead, but it's really pretty. It does feel very lightweight, and I think it's a good shade match. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize. I think I'm gonna take one more pump, so total I've used 3. Build up the areas on my cheeks and on my chin where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. I usually wear medium coverage foundations, so to me, this foundation looks really nice with the coverage. Like, I like this level of coverage. I'd say with the second layer, it's definitely more high medium coverage, but the finish is looking really nice. Like my skin looks very smoothed out, doesn't have a lot of texture on it. It feels very lightweight. It doesn't really feel like I have a foundation on right now. And it's setting down to a matte finish. That checks off all of my needs in a foundation. So I am hopeful for this one. Let's see, it is 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I will come back and show you how the rest of the makeup applied, and then also let you know my thoughts on the foundation. And I didn't even tell you how much this foundation was. I turned off my camera and then I'm like, I didn't inform them of the price. This NYX foundation was $14.99. Okay, like it's definitely more on the expensive side of the drugstore, but still roughly affordable. All right, you guys, I am back. It is 7:34. We're gonna call the check-in time 7:30 because that was when I was finished applying all of my makeup. And I gotta say, this foundation looks flawless. I mean, like I was not expecting a whole lot from this foundation just because, I don't know, I've never used a NYX foundation before, and I don't know, I didn't have super high hopes for this one, but it's sitting on my skin so nicely. It's not creasing a whole lot on my forehead yet. My cheeks look really, really nice. My forehead, I don't know why I was going down here when I said forehead. My chin looks great. My nose looks great. Just like everything about my skin looks so nice and smooth. And I don't know, I'm excited for this one. So we're gonna have to see how it wears throughout the day. I will check back in a little bit later. Like I said, I am going to be working out later today. We'll really put it through the test to see, does this hold up or does it completely break down? I hope it's not the latter. So I'm gonna go ahead and go throughout my day. I will be back to share more of my thoughts with you guys about how this foundation's holding up. I'm back. It is 7:40 in the evening. I don't know if you can see that, but this foundation has been on for over 10 hours at this point. I think it might be 12, but I really put, I'm sorry, my hair is cray. Really put this foundation through the test because I went and worked out. I've been doing house stuff all night long, like laundry, folding clothes, dishes, cleaning, like all that stuff. So I really have been doing a lot today on top of going to work. So I wanted to show you guys how my skin is looking. And I just gotta say, overall, this foundation really surprised me. I did not have high expectations for this, like I said earlier, and throughout the day, my skin just looked so nice. It looked very full coverage. It looked not super matte, but also not really heavy or cakey or like it was breaking up anywhere weird. I mean, my cheeks look flawless. I'm getting a little bit oily on my forehead, on my nose, and on my chin, like I do with every other foundation that I use, but it's actually not rubbed off on my chin very much. It has mainly rubbed off like on the side of my nose. I think I touched my nose, and with me getting oily and greasy, the foundation slides off a little bit easier than if I were to powder. Like if I used a blotting sheet or put a little bit of powder back on, this foundation is good to go for another many hours. So let me skew you guys a little bit closer and you can see what my skin is looking like for wearing this foundation for over 10 hours. We're real up close. Hello, people. My cheeks look amazing. I'm getting a little oily around my nose. However, I have been way more oily with other foundations. Like this is not bad considering I am normally an oily mess at the very end of the day. My chin looks decent. It doesn't look too oily. On this side of my cheeks just look, I mean, everything is still there. Bronzer, blush, and highlight still there. My forehead gets a little bit greasy, but not bad. And it did not crease very much throughout the day. Like even though this was a more full coverage foundation, I didn't notice that it was creasing on me, which is weird. Normally I'm a creaser. Looking at my skin up close, I am very much blown away by this foundation and how well it held up on my skin. I would absolutely recommend this if you have oily skin, if you want for your foundation to last a really long time, if you want an affordable foundation from the drugstore, this is your foundation for sure. I think that this is really good. I'm eager to try it out again, maybe use some different products, different primers, maybe use more of a mattifying primer just on the sides of my nose. But even if I just wore this combo again, again. Like, I'm not mad about this. I would absolutely rewear this foundation. So let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. Leave your thoughts about it in the comments below because I'm curious to see if you guys like this foundation or if you don't. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the Wear Test Wednesdays. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.